Just like that, round 1 is away and round 2 is here. It's the same but different course, few big changes. Let's go and check it out now. One of the first major changes of our course here is this section. As we come across the road, the old track peeled around to the left. Now we come across the road, we follow the short track climb. Now a seemingly simple section, this inside is quite steep. This climb is much harder than it looks. So we're at the steepest part of this first little climb. The second major change, last week we come up here, we turn right through the rocks. This week we go straight and follow the number 1 rider, Sammy Maxwell, under the bridge, get into the rest of our updated course. The climb I've just come up was at the bottom of the Redbull energy zone last week, and now, instead of turning left, we continue. And this climb joins into what we saw of one of our first descents from last week's course. We continue up here around the water tank. Wow, Finn Trudler for lying. So last week's course came out of the trees, turned left, and then went up this climb. Round 2's course turns right, got a separate little bit, and now our featured climb is now our featured descent. Look at the huckabah coming through here. So this is the Redbull energy zone now. It is just as gnarly, super high speed, and it starts our real lengthy descent all the way back down. All right, this is the scene of the climb yesterday where I ran right out of talent. And as you can see, it is so icy and difficult. There's only a couple of inches worth of dirt in the middle of these roots. And look at them. They're almost knee high as Carter Woods come down. Carter Woods just had a bit of a hugie coming in. Now, the outside line here, it is smoother. You can come out wide and carry some speed through, but it's so much distance. This was the climb up last week. Now it is a descent back down, and it is very technical, very slippery, and these roots don't move. If you hit one of them, it is just like running into a gutter. So they have to be precise, you have to be calm, and patience is key. Not my strong suit. So another change from last week's race, we dropped down into the woods here. We come down this big, long straightaway here. This double jump now turns left, and we feed into the next rock garden, which changes the dynamic of this whole next straightaway. Over the top, and from here, it changes our options. Now it opens the B line up a lot more. The A line now is further to the right, and now you come into it with a lot more speed. Well, there's some of the major changes for our round 2 course. We're down at the famous Supercross section, which is of course back in the track. Time to sit back and watch some practice. We'll see you trackside.